Hi, welcome back to Counseling with Kelly. Today I'm going to teach you another regulation tool to help with trauma and anxiety. So this tool is called the fruit game or the fruit thing. This is one I actually was taught when I was in school in my master's program for counseling, and I took an additional trauma track for specialized training in trauma. And my professor taught me this one. And so it's going to seem a little bit silly. So first I'll just tell you a little bit about the science behind why this works. So you may have seen in one of my previous videos what we call the hand model. And this is by Dan Siegel. You can look up Dan Siegel's video on the hand model and he'll go way more in depth, but this is kind of my dumbed down version of this. So this is our brain, okay? This right here is our limbic system, which is our emotions and feelings, but doesn't have any words or vocabulary. Here is our amygdala, which is our fire alarm in the brain. It can say, danger, danger, tiger's in the room. So when trauma happens, this goes off. Also, when trauma triggers happen, this goes off. Here is our prefrontal cortex. That's this part here, our rational thinking brain, that later on can tell us, oh, the tiger's actually not in the room anymore. So when trauma happens, that part of our brain goes offline. No one needs to think of a great idea while running from a tiger. The problem is later on when you have trauma triggers, this part of your brain goes offline when you're actually not in danger anymore. So during actual trauma, very helpful that goes offline and we're just in survival mode, fight, flight, freeze. These are the things we need to do in the event of danger. Not that helpful later on. So a lot of the tools I teach for trauma recovery is getting that part of your brain back online. So sometimes this can be simple distractions, or it can be something that just gets you back in your body. It's trying to force you back into this prefrontal cortex part of your brain. So the fruit thing or the fruit game, what you do, so have a seat if you're not seated and put both feet flat on the floor. And then you're gonna grab down to the bottom of your chair. So you can't see my hands, but I'm just grabbing the bottom of my chair and I'm gonna pull up. So I'm just pulling up on the bottom of my chair, so it's almost pushing me down into the chair. It's grounding me. And then I want you to say out loud the name of 5 fruits. So I will do it and look silly first for you. Apples, bananas, peaches, pears, strawberries. Was that 5? Apples, bananas, peaches, pears, strawberries. Yep, that was 5. See how it forced me to think, and I'm forced to get into that part of my thinking brain and come up with these 5 fruits. It was hard for me in the moment since I'm on the camera with you and thinking about, what I want to teach you. If you're in a trauma reaction, it's going to be hard to do as well. It's forcing you into a different part of your brain, forcing you into that thinking part of your brain and out of the trauma reaction. Also grounding you in your chair, and so reminding your body, I am in this chair, I am in this moment, and I am safe. So that is the fruit game. Grounding to the chair by pressing yourself down into it, and then naming 5 fruits. I hope you found this helpful. If so, please like, comment, and subscribe. And remember to check in every Sunday for a new video on regulation tools for trauma and anxiety. Have a great day.